When this darkness has become a haven, I'm going deeper underground. Can't face it. Better off dead in the ground. I'll see you around so long.
So our meet went well, went 5 for 6, missed with my last snatch. I had my thumb tape kind of ripped a little bit and I lost my grip, but oh well, everything felt great. 135 snatch felt awesome, 175 clean and jerk felt great. Qualified for the American Open Finals in North Carolina in December, and we're 122 days out, so we're starting training right away so we can hopefully hit some big numbers there. I would love to hit around 145 to 150 snatch, and then around 185 to 190 clean and jerk, so we're going to be prepping to hit some big numbers while we're down there in North Carolina, show out for the boys out here in Arizona. So we're starting first with just some very light stuff. This is Tuesday after the meet on Saturday. This is just some back squat with overhead press, just working on moving around a little bit, getting the blood pumping through the body, working on just a little recovery after the long peak that we kind of had leading into the meet. A couple main things we got to work on leading into the meet is being patient all the way at the top and keeping the shoulders over the bar so we can maximize the juice from our legs when it comes to that pull. I also want to work on my turnover in the clean and making sure that my timing is impeccable, that the second I get under it, that bar is right in my front rack position with minimal space in between it. One of my big problems when it comes to those heavy weights of the cleans is that I'm super strong and I can pull the weight high enough. It's just I throw myself underneath it. And when you get up to the weights of 175 plus, for me at least, like I can't let that bar crash on me so hard because when it does, it's just going down. I'm not going to be able to hold that weight. I can handle it like 140, 150, but getting up there, it's just too much for me to handle that crash. So leading up in these, first 1 to 2 months going into the meet, we're going to be hitting a lot of extra bodybuilding movements, trying to put on more muscle as we kind of lean into it. I'm debating if I want to cut a little bit, and that way I'm under leading into it or be a little bit over. Personally, I don't like weighing over leading into competitions. I don't feel great on the meet day when I got to cut, a kilo or two or maybe even more sometimes in the week leading up to the meet. I just don't feel that great. But then on the other side of things, I know weighing a little bit over, you can train harder leading up to the meets because you got a little bit more meat on your bones, you're eating a little bit more. But personally, in my opinion, being a 109 and then weighing in during the peak at either be 111, 112 versus like 107, 18, I don't think there's going to be that big of a difference for me, honestly. Like, I have the weight to lose, and a couple extra pounds isn't going to matter for me as much unless, if I was like a 73 lifter or 67 or something, I could definitely see that being a problem because when you get that low body weight, the kilos really matter. But being a 109, man, I'm already pretty big. Like, it's not going to matter personally. I think I could be wrong. If you have any other experience with that, leave a comment in the bottom and tell me, how wrong I am or what I should do. But that's just kind of my opinion, and that's what I've kind of found over the 5.5 years I've been lifting. Anyway, here's some no feet power cleans with push jerk. No foot, I imagine, is to make sure that we're finishing with the legs and not focusing on just jumping and spreading the feet out. And then I tried something a little new here, a little deficit RDL with bands to kind of increase the tension as we go up and make me really control on that eccentric lowering portion. So I really enjoyed these. I was actually a little sore after them, surprisingly, with 70 kilos as my best RDL is 200. So I didn't think doing a 70 kilo RDL for like 4 sets of 4 would make much of a difference. But here's kind of zoomed in, got a heavier band for the last couple of sets. I don't know, I look back on it, I probably should have slowed it down a little bit. I was moving a little bit faster than what I wanted, but hey, it is what it is. And finishing up on some back squats here with 120 kilos, just really kind of focusing on my technique and kind of sinking down into the bottom. On these last couple sets, I actually ended up pausing the reps in the bottom because I wanted to just feel the stretch, get into a deep squat position, and really get comfortable in that bottom. Of course, with 120, it's not really a big deal. This is all pretty lightweight this week. just mainly because we're recovering. But it's good to move and just really go lighter and just feel the weights and move slowly in the positions and just get comfortable all throughout it. Especially when you start to get those heavier weights, you tend to just bounce in and out, and you're just moving really quickly, and you're not thinking about the positions. But these lighter weights, you can really focus on all the technique and getting in all these good positions. Here we got our accessories. So we got seal rows that I'm doing. I love seal rows. These are great because we got them at the gym, and really focusing on that isolated back strength with no involvement of the legs or really the lower back, just all kind of rowing for the lats and the mid back there. I love this overhead squat banded press. I like doing it forward and backwards. Focuses on that upper back strengthening and upper back positioning as well. I like to do both ways. That way it's, just kind of get best of both worlds. It's just fun movement. It's great for weightlifters. Give it a shot. Side plank clamshells, you can't beat these. These are always great for the lateral hips. Good control with the concentric and eccentrics. I was going a little fast, so I gotta listen to my own word, that's for sure. Then I finished up with some GHD sit-ups, really focusing on that eccentric lowering of the abs, getting the full range of motion. Then last was the Pro 90-90 external rotation, which you'll see. I love all these exercises. Being a weightlifter, they're great. Thanks for watching. I hope you stick around for the journey all the way to the American Open finals. If you're interested in just seeing how the preparation goes and all that stuff, I'm going to stay on top of things, keep the videos rolling out, keep getting the information out. Like I said, thanks again for watching. I hope to see you back here for more weightlifting content and also educational content related to exercise training and fitness. Thanks, and have a great day.